Welcome to EPN. My name is Victor Lucas. We bring you the latest in everything cool every single day around here, and this one is dedicated to our friends R4 and Condor. Thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. This rundown is for you. Overwatch players are going to have to wait a little longer for one of the game's most anticipated features. Blizzard has revealed that the game's ranked competitive mode will not be coming to the PC until mid to late July, while the console version doesn't yet have a release window at all. The ranked competitive mode was included in the closed beta test for the game, but Blizzard says they need more time to polish the final version. For those of you who don't spend a lot of time playing games online, ranked competitive play is a more intense version of normal player versus player that's based around a system of divisions and tiers, giving players the chance to rank up and collect rewards much faster than normal. Most online games have something like it, so the sooner it comes to Overwatch, the better.
You are nothing.
Hey, Ben Silverman and Steve Tilley, it looks like the Toys to Life genre is alive and kicking. Activision has announced an all-new game in their annual Skylanders series. This one is called Skylanders Imaginators, and the thing that sets it apart is that for the first time, players will be able to create and customize their own in-game characters. Since this is a Toys to Life game, the creation system will work alongside new toys called creation crystals, which are bought in stores and give you the ability to create one character within the game. That character is then tied to that creation crystal, which means players or their parents will need to buy a new crystal every time they want to make a new character. This can obviously mean a lot of money for Activision, although the Toys to Life genre as a whole isn't always as lucrative as you might think. Disney recently canceled their rival franchise, Disney Infinity, so the fact that Skylanders is still doing well is good news for fans. Skylanders Imaginators will launch October 16th on consoles and the PC. A pair of fresh young faces might be joining Her Majesty's Secret Service for the next 007 movie. Last month, reports surfaced that Loki himself, Tom Hiddleston, is being considered to take over the role of James Bond in the super spy's next film. Now, Britain's Radio Times reports that the new film might be helmed by Danish director Susanne Bier. She recently directed Hiddleston in the miniseries The Night Manager, which is also a spy thriller about a British secret agent, so she seems like an obvious choice. If Susanne Bier does end up directing the new Bond film, it would be the first movie in the franchise directed by a woman, which will likely piss off a lot of sexist idiots online. Keep in mind that no official announcements have been made, and there's still a chance that Daniel Craig might return as 007 for another mission. We'll keep you up to date on the latest intel. The next stage in the evolution of the X-Men franchise is a live-action TV series. FX has officially ordered the new TV series Legion, set in the X-Men cinematic universe. The first season will consist of 8 episodes, with the first scheduled to premiere in early 2017. Downton Abbey's Dan Stevens will play the titular mutant Legion, who, as any Marvel Comics fan will tell you, is a powerful mutant and son of Professor Xavier. He's sort of an anti-hero who tries to do good but suffers from dissociative identity disorder, which can make him do bad things. Expect the show to have a more serious tone than the X-Men movies, and since it's on FX, don't be surprised if there's more swearing and violence as well. This may not be the only live-action X show on the way. Fox is developing a second one called X-Men Hellfire, but it's unclear if that will ever be greenlit.
I've never felt power like this before.
It looks like the disturbance behind the scenes of the latest Star Wars adventure isn't as great as suspected. Yesterday, rumors surfaced that the spinoff film Rogue One is getting a series of reshoots this summer, with some outlets reporting that Disney is having major problems with the film. That might not be true from a certain point of view. According to The Hollywood Reporter and Deadline, the situation isn't nearly as serious as suspected, and the reshoots are being done to add a bit more humor. It seems the first cut was a little too dark and had a tone similar to a war drama, which is apparently not the film Disney is looking for. Keep in mind that most big movies go through reshoots, including last year's The Force Awakens, so there's no reason to have a bad feeling about this. There might be yet another reason for the reshoots. There are rumors that the film may include a cameo appearance by a young Han Solo, who's set to be played by Hail Caesar actor Alden Ehrenreich in his own solo film in 2018.
Well, that it were so simple.
As much as we like Captain Solo, it seems a bit odd that he'd be involved with the Rebel Alliance before the events of the original Star Wars film. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Rogue One drops out of hyperspace this December.
What will you become?
Big game franchises like Grand Theft Auto, Borderlands, and XCOM might not be embracing virtual reality anytime soon. Speaking at a recent conference, CEO Strauss Zelnick of Take-Two Interactive, the parent company of big game publishers Rockstar and 2K, downplayed the prospects of VR gaming. He says that virtual reality is just too expensive right now. Most people aren't going to spend thousands of dollars on an entertainment device that requires its own room. Ouch. He adds that VR might be exciting in the future, but it remains to be seen if it will actually take off. This seems to cast a lot of doubt on the possibility of big Take-Two franchises coming to VR devices. Through their subsidiaries, Take-Two controls GTA and Red Dead Redemption, along with Borderlands, XCOM, Civilization, BioShock, Mafia, and all of the 2K sports titles, just to name a few. There are plenty of other titles coming to VR this year, so if the industry does take off, maybe that will change his mind. And that does it for us today. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back with a brand new rundown for you tomorrow.
Let's see what you got. Get behind
Hey, thanks for checking out that video on our EPN channel. It's just one small part of the things that we make around here. So if you liked it, don't forget to check out some of our other vids and hit that subscribe button.